hello, everyone. Hello, Shakti. Today on the spotlight is PayPal. And is it a good company? Is there any hope for it? Or stocks will just keep going down, 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 down? We will explore. Well, Shakti, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well. Are you excited?
Yes, because I love the company. Yeah, I know the stock is going down, but it's a great product. Yeah.
Man, do you know that they are in my portfolio and I'm worried?
Sometimes this is an opportunity, right? And in my opinion, the company is still making a lot of money. It's not going anywhere soon. The issues are around the future prospects of the company because these days we have a lot of competitors in the picture. And if you try to go into any retail website to pay for the items, you now see more options than you used to see in the past. And that is one reason PayPal is struggling a bit to compete in the very hot market that we have today. And do you use Apple Pay, Google Pay? I think you have Apple phone. Do you use Apple Pay whenever possible, or do you use PayPal?
I do use Apple Pay. I do have PayPal, but I'm finding it is more convenient to use Apple Pay.
Yeah, I have the same experience, but in some cases, merchants prefer PayPal. And I have seen some. I tried to buy a gift card recently, and it had only PayPal as the option. Right, that was pretty weird. But that's what they had, and that's because they trust the platform, and it has been in the business for a very long time, and the trust factor is pretty high. And when you're dealing with finance products, trust is the top most priority. And I think PayPal still has that with the merchants, right? But the stock has had a bad run. If you can show the stock chart as we speak.
Absolutely. Please tell me something good because I want to sleep well tonight so that PayPal stocks situation really not encouraging. So let's look at it. PayPal. Here we go.
The first thing you'll notice is the P ratio. It's at 7. It's like dirt cheap, right? And just a few years back, it was so wild. If we can go back, go down to the chart for let's say 5 years, and you see that now peak, which was around what 300,
It was 300 and yeah, it
dropped
was
by
it was 300 to 97, so like, yeah, 300. And then if you look right now, that's like 86% down.
That's it, right? So that's that's a worst returns anybody could imagine from a company like PayPal if they had bought in at the peak, right?
My
So now
God.
the market cap of PayPal is also pretty low. If you scroll up, you see the market cap near the P ratio, and it was a bit interesting for me uh, to look at the market
Strange.
cap, which is close to 38 billion.
Yeah.
Uh, right, 36 actually, because even it crashed by 3% today, latest. So if you go to the financials, I found something interesting. We'll talk about the quarterly results, but I found something interesting which is kind of strange also. You go to the buybacks, and you can see that PayPal has been buying back its own shares for the last few
Yeah.
years. And if you look at, let's say you highlight 2022, you see the number, right? It's 4
Yeah.
billion. Now, how much is the next one? You add up the next 4 years, like 4, 9, and then you have, I think 6. Yeah. And so that's 12, 12 plus 9, like 21 billion. Imagine if they continue to do the same for the next 4 years, right? Like 21 billion, right? Of buying back their own shares. And if the stock is suppressed even for the next 4 years, for whatever reason, PayPal will be able to buy back more than half of their own company at this rate, right?
Yeah.
So it's a bit strange for me to see this company being punished so much. And if you look at their cash position, if you look at cash, how much cash they have, I think as of now they have the latest one is how much is that?
8 billion.
8 billion. They have 8 billion sitting on cash, right? So they can buy back their own shares if they want for 8 billion now, which is several percentage of the overall market cap. So and the debt, I think debt situation in the long term is not too bad either, because yeah, they can pay off their debt
Uh,
with their cash. So it's not a company which is under debt, lot of debt either.
yeah.
From a high level view, this looks good. Now look at the revenue. Let's check the revenue and how it's growing. It has been growing beautifully, right? It's perfect. And it's currently sitting at a revenue of 33 billion. The company's market cap is 36 billion. Company is making
Uh-huh.
33 billion in revenue. And let's see the net income. I think after let's see the profit situation. It's not bad. They're still
Oh,
making 5 billion. That's from 2025. Pretty latest.
why is it down then?
Yeah.
I don't
Now,
really understand.
yeah, because markets are forward looking and they have concerns with the future operations of the company. So, based on the latest financial report, right? So, what I can infer from that is the market, the analysts had some expectation. The company did well. I mean, it did positive numbers, but the analysts had a certain expectation, especially for the last quarter of the year, right?
Yeah.
When sales are booming because of Christmas and whatnot, they could not meet analyst expectations, and that is one of the reasons why the stock usually gets punished while they do the report,
Mm.
right? But it happened with me for Google. Google had actually beat analyst expectations on several metrics in 2023 when I was playing with Google, but they missed out on cloud growth, cloud revenue, and the market punished Google on the same day by almost 10 to 12%. That was the worst drop Google ever had. But
Yeah.
we all know after that Google went from 121 at that time to now 330 plus, right? So that was a temporary blip, and Google proved why they are the boss when it comes to search and AI, whatnot, right? And that's a different story. The same thing has happened for PayPal. It crashed 20% on the same
Yeah.
day just because it couldn't meet analyst expectations, and also the guidance for the next year doesn't look so positive. And seems like they have also told them that we will not guide beyond the next 1 year, um, as they don't have visibility into 2027. They're only guiding to 2026. And on top of that, they acknowledge the fact that there are other competitors like Google Pay, Apple Pay in the market. So people tend to choose those which are easy to access than PayPal. And also, PayPal is part of many platforms, but
Mhm.
that is not growing. Even though they're part of the platform, their growth numbers are not positive as they expect. And they assume that they may have to do more advertisements and stuff like that to let users know
Mhm.
that they still exist. And if you want to do advertisements, you have to spend money. Now that could affect their profit margin, and that's a concern. And then the CEO is getting replaced. They brought in someone in 2023. He was the CEO of Intuit, which was a very successful company. And when
Yeah.
he came in, people thought he'll turn around everything. Nothing turned around. The stock went has crashed by 85%. Right. So now they are appointing, I think, a person, Enrique Lores, who is the or who was the CEO of HP. I think you own HP stock, right? So
Yeah.
and he converted HP into a AI something because everybody is doing AI now, and HP is doing pretty well, and they are now hiring him as the CEO. Now, since the CEO is changing, there's again negative sentiment. Now, market is not sure why are they changing the CEO, right? Within a
Yeah.
short span of time, all these stuff combined together, you can see in the stock price.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
So let's see your
Need
portfolio.
to
Let's see
pray.
how bad it's actually doing. Well,
Yeah, let's go to my portfolio. I did save it. Actually, it is public. Guys, please have a look at it if you want to. My portfolio by Natalia. I
okay.
have, I think, few more stocks
Yeah, but
from
this
the
was the
time
initial
I
ones,
got
right?
it. Yeah. So PayPal is down. You see it in red, and this is right now a 2.6% of my portfolio. It was 3 or almost 4% of my portfolio, but you see
So
what's
let's see the
happening
winners
right
of your
now.
portfolio. Let's before we go to the
Uh,
loser, right?
well,
Arrange by
win
change percentage. Let's see.
if I arrange by
47,
change,
48%. Merck. Wow. You
yeah,
have some really good stocks at the top.
yeah.
McKesson, Google, Cisco, all are doing great,
You
right?
know, Cisco, it was performing so bad for the first month. I
Mhm,
just remember that I was
mhm,
really worried about this company.
mhm.
And right now, look at it. You were actually right. It's better sometimes just to leave it and
Yeah.
just see what's gonna happen.
Yep. The winners will win, the losers will lose, but the winners who win will win extremely well. So
Yeah,
even though your losers are losing, your overall portfolio will do well. So let's see how it goes because you have really good quality companies in the list. Even if some of
yeah.
them fail, Because I remember we bought it based on fair value estimation and all of that. So you have done proper research to buy these. This is not based on speculation. You are in for the long term. And as I said, if PayPal can, looks like PayPal can buy back all of their own shares, and which means what? The shareholders who currently hold the shares will have lesser shares to in the market, which means the value of the stock has to eventually go up. So if PayPal
If
continues to make money, yeah,
the company is doing well, if
it will
they're
do well.
still making money.
Brand is very important. So Nike has the same problem, right? Everybody knows Nike. Everybody knows PayPal now. Even my mom knows PayPal. She's hardly a tech person, right? So it's such a brand, strong brand. I don't think it's going away so soon. I think they'll have to just clean up their act. And same thing happened with IBM. You see, IBM was as a stock was down for a very long time, but
Yeah.
now IBM stock has started coming back up because now again they are also into AI. So whoever is going into AI can see a turnaround. Maybe PayPal should say you can pay through PayPal through AI. That's it.
Who knows? Who knows? All right, we can go back to PayPal and should we look at fair value? What do you think? All right.
Well,
Uh,
it has to grow by even if it grows by 1% for the next 5 years, the stock is worth $93. It is the most undervalued stock based on current numbers. If the future has to be so bad for PayPal that it doesn't make sense to buy it now. It's at 30,
okay.
it's at 40 right now, but even at 1% growth, you can see 93. This is the discounted future cash flow. Whoever is listening to this, this is how even Warren Buffett values companies. He doesn't use P. I mean, he does use it, but the main focus is on future cash flow, and this company does have decent cash flow. Um, and yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. But I may consider to get a little bit
Yeah, even
more.
I'm thinking because there may not be any stocks to buy if PayPal buys back all of its own shares, go private.
Yeah, that's right. Well, let's look if any one of super investors have it.
Maybe not now, but I think they may start. Who has PayPal? Oh, there a lot of them have PayPal, but 2.44% by Glenview Capital, Larry Robbins. That's the highest.
Yeah.
So they're keeping it low. There's nobody betting too much on PayPal at this point. It's like, yeah,
But
they say
still
it's yeah, yeah,
quite considerable when you look at it.
yes.
There is Bridgewater as well. Um, who else? Like, yeah, these guys they have everything.
Israel has
Uh,
everything, so you'll find
I
that
mean,
anyway.
Vanguard. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, that's cool. Uh, do they pay dividends? I actually can have a look how much
No, if
dividends
they
they
did pay
pay to
dividends,
me.
I would have bought the stock in my dividend portfolio. Only Nike pays growing dividend. These guys, I mean,
They've started.
it's pretty low. I mean, not worth my time.
Yeah.
So go to my dividend portfolio. I'll show you something.
Yep.
Since I started it
Let's
in
have a look. Yeah.
October of last year,
Yeah.
this portfolio has done seven. You see 7%, but if you compare with the market has been minus,
Oh,
which means I have 8% overall, right? And yeah,
and this is cool. Well, so when have you started? You started end of
end of
October.
October, right? November, December, Jan, in 3 months.
That's cool. That's really good.
Yep. And this is a real one,
Um,
guys. This portfolio is real, and current value is 34,000. We'll see how far it can go. It has an yield of around 3%, and my goal is to keep this forever and not tinker with it unless somebody stops paying dividends or cuts dividends. I'll kick them out.
I see. You got good dividends from
Yeah,
that
the
as
dividends
well.
is slowly dripping in, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
currently, I think I got 250 plus dollars in the last 3 months.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now we go to ESG rating for PayPal.
Yep.
So I've been experimenting with something
Yes.
recently. That's what I do right now. This is my Nana Banana with Gemini. Google, please, maybe you can rate our YouTube video a little bit higher just because I'm advertising Gemini with Nana Banana. Create in for graphics. Let's have a look. Well, this is what I've been experimenting with recently. I'm just creating infographics for boring, very long text.
Yeah.
Uh, But the only issue with it, you really have to check if it is correct, because sometimes you can find some like really big issues, as well as with whatever AI is producing. So
Yeah. Well, I did see those infographics. That's generic. Oh, yeah. This is much better than the view that we have there.
okay, so key ESG initiatives. We see it here: environmental sustainability and social innovation and responsible business. ESG alignment, that's about decent work and economic growth. Yeah, absolutely. And climate action. Critical analysis, very important. Risks and gaps, challenges in full integration across operation, consistent progress. I don't know. Well,
Yeah, you are doing operations. You must know. Okay, we'll do the next one.
okay. I'll do a review of PayPal operations.
Yeah.
Well,
Controversies. What is the controversy?
shareholder proposals urging evaluation of potential discrimination risks. Okay. What kind of
The
discrimination?
decent employment, decent opportunities. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But at the same time, you see here community support. I think they're good. I really love this page right now. No poverty. Absolutely. And then zero hunger. I'm not sure. I want next one.
Yes. Sure.
Good health and well-being. Um, mm, yeah. Quality education. I'll tell you something about PayPal, and this is my actual perception. There is a book for startups which is written on PayPal example, and I think it's a great educational book.
Nice.
So I'll just get 8 for it.
I think they need a new book for continued operations. Startup was good, but now it's dying. So how to bring it back up? That they need another book now.
Gender equality.
Is swiping with your thing?
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
could do that.
Yes.
Huh. Okay, cool. And now decent work and
This is
economic
what we were
growth.
discussing, right? So they need some improvement. Yeah.
Should I put
No,
4?
no. Okay.
I already done. Industry innovation and
They're
infrastructure.
the best.
I'll be bullish for this
Yeah,
one.
bullish.
Okay. And reduced inequality. Okay. Okay.
And if you scroll
I
down,
was
you will notice
yeah.
that there is an other simple explanation of where those numbers lie under, right? If you pick 7 or 8, it's going to say responsible production. But if they are 9 or 10, it's secular economy. They have implemented the whole package, something like that.
Huh. Nice. This is really
When you
good.
click on it, it
This
will
is
highlight that and it will show in the summary.
yeah. Uh so I gave them 7 for responsible consumption and production. So using PayPal, you don't need plastic cards, right?
Yeah.
Okay, climate actions. There are initiatives by PayPal on that sustainable development goal. I don't want to rate this goal. And then we also have, I'll just go to peace, justice, and strong institution. We'll go 6, 7, partnership for goals 7. And then overall, this is our rating. We will submit. And what do we have? We have 67 for environmental impact. Social impact will stay at 64. And for governance integrity profile, we have 72. So this is our rating. We rated the company and I'm very happy with that. So what do you think?
Awesome. All good. We just need more positive news from the company.
Yeah, please, guys. And now going to my favorite part, Academy. So
Oh,
remember
4 days
last time I
okay.
promised, yes, 4-day strike. And I'm gonna keep going. Yeah.
Awesome. You're already in green belt.
I'm already in green belt. I almost completed the section.
Let's
What
do
is
fair
stock?
value. We saw that the fair value is like 90 plus for PayPal.
Let's do it. So, fair value. Firstly, what is fair value? Do you know? You
It's
built
fair.
this thing.
It's fair.
built this thing. What
Yeah.
would be your definition, by the way?
It's the money that you are paying for the value that the company is expected to provide in the future. So if you are overpaying for a good asset, PayPal is a good asset, let's say, and if you
Yeah,
are overpaying for PayPal, then the returns that you get in the future will be lower. But if you buy it for a fair value, then the expected returns would be decent for you in the future. For me, the fair value at least should be 8%. And so I always look for companies which are capable of giving me 8% if I invest my money today. So in the next 5 years, will I be able to get 8% if I put X amount of dollars in paper? That's how I measure things. Some people may expect 9%, 10%, 12%. It's up to them. The more you expect, the more lower the stock price should be to meet your expectations.
convincing. Okay, official definition. Fair value estimates a stock's true worth using future cash flow. StocksDojo uses a clean DCF model, growth margin, FCF,
Free cash flow.
free cash flow. Okay, discount rate, terminal growth.
Yeah. So that if you
Marks.
go to our application, I mean, if you go to the price chart, we can actually play with it, right? So you go to the price chart,
Yeah.
and we already saw that it was at $93, but the expectation was it will grow at 1%. So let's say PayPal is going to grow at whatever percent, just randomly pick 5% or so. No, 25 is too much. This company is not going. Yeah, maybe 9%. You know,
Let's go
we
for
apply.
9.
Now you see, if the company will grow at 9% in the next 5 years, the fair value is 131, which is amazing, right? Multiple times more than what you have now. This is one of those
Yeah.
stocks which is presenting as an opportunity, but we don't know the future. Nobody knows how things will go. But if they are able to sustain this tough time and still make a good profit in the future, this is highly undervalued. It could be one of those Facebook's or Meta or Google stock, which was highly undervalued at one point. Meta crashed by 75% and then exploded 7, 8 times after that. Google was at 90 and it's now at 325, 335, whatever. So this could be an opportunity, but you never know. If people knew what will happen for Meta or Google, they would have put all their money in Meta and Google when it crashed. But at that point in time, nobody knew what's going to happen in the future, but you can take a
That's
good
right.
guess based on these tools. Now, based on the DCF valuation, I know it's undervalued. So you can play the game safely with your intuition, and you're not blindly putting your money in some stock because your neighbor is buying it. You're doing your analysis, and DCF is a much preferred methodology than most others.
Thank you, Shakti. That was extremely interesting as usual. I think I will sleep well tonight, knowing that there is a chance
There's
that
a
it
chance. There's always a
will
chance.
turn. And I'll talk to you soon. For everyone, please like, share, and subscribe, and you will see new stories about other companies. And we really appreciate your support. Thank you very much, and bye bye.